When a man has eyes for a girl, there are certain male body language signals that don't lie. In truth, it's often difficult for a woman to figure out whether or not a man is seriously interested in her or not. If you learn to pay close attention to male body signals, you'll be able to successfully figure out the thoughts running through his brain. And if you get the thumbs up, there's no doubt he'll be tickled blue to hang out with you sometime. Here are 29 flirting signs men give. 1. He's only got smiles for you. According to the experts, when a man is focusing his smile on you and no other girls, that's a nice solid indicator that he really likes you. Pay attention and act accordingly. 2. The eye lock is on. If a guy is seriously attracted to a girl, he's going to make sure she gets plenty of eye contact. If he's smiling while he's locking eyes with you, that's an even better indicator he's into you. 3. He sits facing you. This doesn't mean he just has his face toward you. When a man really likes a girl, he will have his shoulders, feet, and knees straight in line with you. This just shows you that he wants to get closer to you when you're ready. The ball's in your court with this move. 4. He belly laughs at the little things you say. This doesn't have to mean that you are funny. However, if a man really likes a girl, he's going to laugh at the things she says to encourage her on. Even if you make a bad joke, a boy with his focus on you is going to laugh. 5. Makes a point of raising his voice. When a guy likes a gal, he's going to make certain that when she's within hearing distance, he's going to be heard. How does he do this? By simply talking a little bit louder as to drown out all the other noises around. He just wants to make sure you can hear him, and that's magical. This one is subtle but a clear-cut indicator he likes you when you catch it. 6. He fiddles with his shirt and hair. When a man does a quick once-over before you enter the room, he definitely likes you. Does he run his hand through his hair? Does he straighten his shirt as you approach him? He really doesn't care about the people he's with because it's obvious he wants to impress you. Take this as a nice big positive clue worth your while. 7. He's showing you what he's got while playing sports. When a guy likes a girl, he tends to step it up a few notches when he knows she's watching him play a sport. If you watch closely, you'll see he will try and show off whenever he knows you are paying attention to him. He does this because he simply wants you to lock your eyes on him. An excellent indicator he likes you. 8. His body language is focused positive. Men aren't usually aware of this, but when a girl they like enters the room, they will literally straighten up. If he was slouching before you entered the room, you can be sure he's sitting up nice and tall now. His head may have been aimed down before you came in. After you walk in, no doubt it's at least level. These signals just mean he's happy to see you, and what you do from there is totally up to you. 9. No flinching when you reach out and touch him. There are men that are going to pull back or flinch when you brush past them or touch them. If a guy is uncertain of a girl, this is exactly what he'll do. Pay attention to how he reacts when you do touch him. If it's positive, that's a signal he likes you. 10. He's not afraid to show you he's manly. This is one thing that's simply unique to the male species because gals normally don't do this. If a man is sucking in his tummy, sticking his chest out and standing tall with his shoulders back, he's trying to get your attention. If you are quick and notice he does this every time he sees you, then you've got a winner inside out. He likes you, there's no doubt about it. 11. He's showing you he's wide-eyed alert. If a guy shows you with his facial expressions that he's alert every time you say something to him, that's a clear sign he's into you. This means he is genuinely tuned into what you are saying and wants to be ready to respond when needed. 12. The nerves sneak up when you speak. This one is so cute. Maybe he was having a good time talking with his friends, and when you walked up he suddenly got nervous. Perhaps he gets red-faced and starts fumbling for words a little. Take it as it is, because this means he likes you and wants to make sure he leaves a good impression around you. 13. This guy won't ever turn his back on you. If a man is interested in a woman, he's going to focus all his attention on you. He's just not going to turn away from you, and for certain his attention is never going to lapse. The only time he will turn away from you is because he's leaving. 14. He likes to stare in a good way. Funny how you can catch a man staring at you, and when you do, he'll quickly look away. And when you take another glance his way, you'll catch him looking at you again. The only reason for this is because he is interested in you, and that's fantastic news for you. 15. He pays attention to how you look. When a man notices how good you look, he's going to say something. He might comment on your dress or hair, or he might just nod and smile. All excellent indicators he appreciates how you look, and that's magical. 16. His eyebrows aren't afraid to raise. When you walk in the room and his eyebrows raise up, in the least it means he is interested in what you're saying. Best case scenario, he's showing you that he's happy to see you. A little of both will do when you're searching for male body language signs he really likes you. 17. All electronics off. This is a huge step in the right direction when you are looking for signs a guy likes you. If he's making a conscious effort to put his phone away when you're around, that's telling you that you have his undivided attention. Talk about a rock-solid sign he likes you for you. 18. He steps back on occasion. When a guy is acting a little rowdy with his friends and suddenly backs off when you walk by, so he doesn't freak you out, this is a nice sign he likes you. Of course, after you are gone, he will jump right back into rowdy mode. Boys will be boys. 19. This boy likes chilling with you. If you happen to be out with a bunch of friends and a guy is hanging out with you, that's a clear signal he wants to get to know you better. Otherwise, he'd hang out with the rest of the people in the room. This means he wants to know what you have to say, and that's why you've got his undivided attention. 20. Daddy bear comes to life. When a man likes a woman, he's naturally going to be protective of her. This means when you are walking through a crowded room, he will guide the way. And when you are going for a stroll down the street, he will make certain he walks on the side closest to traffic. If the guy you are with is being protective of you in any shape or form, he is into you. 21. He'll reach out and touch you. I'm assuming here the touching is classy. If this guy gently touches your shoulder or hand, or he reaches over to give you a nice big hug just because, then he obviously likes you. These are just a few subtle physical indicators he's onto you in a good way. 22. He's not happy when you're chatting with other men. If a guy likes a girl, he's certainly not going to be jumping for joy when she's hanging out with another man. In fact, he might well frown or have an annoyed expression on his face. Chances are he's a tad jealous of the other guy, and now the ball's in your court to take action. 23. There's an obvious lag when he says bye. When a man likes a girl, he might very well hang out a minute or two extra after you've said goodbye. Super sweet, don't you think? He's doing this because he really doesn't want it to end. Translation, he's into you. 24. His rudeness dissipates around you. If a guy likes a girl, he's going to chill with the rude words and gestures when you're around. He's just doing this to try and make a good impression with you. That means he obviously likes you, or he wouldn't bother. 25. Mirroring takes full effect. This is a natural body language indicator according to the experts. When a guy likes you, he's naturally going to start mirroring your movements for approval. You can test this one out if you will. Take a sip of your drink and see if he follows. Lean forward and see if he does it too. This is a really neat indicator that's going to give you the ammo you need to take action with the man that really likes you. 26. He's always facing his face toward you but not his body. Think of this move as being deliberate, simply because most people understand when someone faces you directly, they really like you. My guess is that if he pulls this one on you, he's just playing the shy card. 27. Your personal space is no more. Whenever a man invades your personal space, that's a good thing, just as long as you like him. If he is leaning into you just a little bit close than is normally acceptable, this could very well be a clue he really does like you. Try this, move in a little closer to him and see how he reacts. If it's positive, then you can be certain he likes you. 28. This guy isn't afraid to reach out and touch you when apologizing. Some guys apologize for every little thing they do, thinking they have offended you. If he reaches out and touches your arm when he says sorry, that's a good sign he wants to know you better. He might also be genuinely worried about you, and his nerves are taking this one a little overboard. Just keep your mind open here and look for the positive. 29. He pays attention to your space. If a man walks toward you and his eyes are surveying the space around you, he's just trying to figure out who you are with and what you're doing. This is a good thing because he just wants to be clever and see if you are available or not. Make sure you send him the positive signals back so he can take action. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe button, and leave a comment below to this video to let me know your thoughts. If you have any question, please drop me a comment below to this video. If you want to know how to attract a man, please click the link below in the description. Thank you for watching this video.